Hey guys, Crazy Slayer here, and today I'm going to be bringing you another video, and this one's going to be about VainGlory tips and tricks. So first, we're just going to go to a normal play, practice, and solo practice mode. So while playing VainGlory, you have a massive amount of choices. Well, you have a good amount of choices of heroes or champions, whatever you want to call them. They're called heroes in VainGlory, so let's call them that. Each hero is unique in their own special way, and you have the ability to use them in whatever way you want and build whatever item build you want and all this cool stuff. So the first tip is when building a team, you're going to want to have one laner, one jungle person, and a support usually. You never want to have two laners. It doesn't really help having a solo jungle person. I mean, you could do it, but usually that team is going to lose unless they have very good skill. So what you're going to have to do is have a laner such as Saw, a jungle person such as Cruel, and a support such as Arden. And that would probably make a decent team. Now, I'm not saying you can't have two jungle people. So let's say we have the team Saw, laner, Kashka, jungle, and who's another jungle? Rona, jungle. So there's two jungle and one laner. It doesn't hurt you that we don't have a protector, but it's better to have one, I guess. I mean, I'm not saying I can't win like this, but it's just better to have a laner protector, or like laner protector. What am I saying? Laner, support, and jungle. It's simple like that. So we're just gonna go in. We're gonna go in with Cruel. He's a character I kinda know but don't really know. So as you can see, you can select what you are, and I'm just gonna say I'm a jungle, and we're gonna go into practice because we've kind of been sitting here for a while. So pretty much I'll just show you the basics, give you some tips, tricks, and everything. This might focus a little bit on Cruel, but hey, if you're a Cruel player, this is going to help you a lot. Okay, so first, when you get Cruel, the first ability you want to use is his B ability or his middle ability. Cruel is based off his stacks and his ability to heal, so by having more movement speed or attack speed, I guess you could say, it's going to help him a lot. So I would suggest starting Cruel off in the jungle first, because that's what he is. He's a jungler, and that's what you want to do. Okay, so pretty much you just want to fight the minions, and as you can see, this minion above its head is getting the skull, and with each hit you stack up, and when you use your second ability you can heal it yourself. Now we'll do it on these minions. Also, when in the jungle, you want to be very cautious, especially if you're playing solo, because the enemy team could be hiding in bushes or anything ready to come out and gank you. So right here, say the enemy team's hiding in this bush, and I'm over here being Cruel and getting these minions. If I walk into this, I want to walk in quick and then out, just to make sure there's no people in there, and just give myself better safety, I guess you could say. So let's go to the next minion. What should I say? The jungle has 4 main spots in it, and I suggest going to this spot first, where I'm going to right now. I was just doing those spots just for fun, because you know there's no enemy heroes and I'm not gonna get killed. But I suggest going to this spot first, especially if you're a jungle character, and fighting off the minions and getting the XP and gold. Then moving up back to the main minion. It gives you a chance at taking these minions and then going over to your enemy side and taking their minions as well, because they might not go over here. So I'm just gonna collect these minions. Woo, woo, and bam. Okay, so as you can see, Cruel is a great character for beginners. He has the ability to heal. He knows what he's doing. It's a fun character to play. So now I'm in the enemy team's jungle. This is a dangerous spot, but if you have a teammate with you, such as a protector like Catherine or Arden, this is fun to go into, and it's good to steal these minions right here because they give the most XP and gold. Ooh, 100 gold. Do you see that? I'm almost already level 4. Wow. See, it almost got me to level 4. Wow. Okay. So now, I've kind of explained this. You know the minions in the jungle. They're essential for leveling up and collecting money. You gotta be careful and cautious when you're in the jungle. A good thing right here is the shop in the jungle. You always want to know where that is and be cautious of it. Later on in the video, the minion miner will pop up and we'll be able to talk about him a little bit. So first, let's get into the bush. Let's buy this, upgrade this. One thing you want to do is get the scout traps. Now, scout traps are very essential for vision and being able to see throughout the jungle. Or other various places, your choice. So right there, see how I placed that scout trap strategically? I'm able to see this whole area of view. I can see where the shop is, see who people are, not who, but where people are coming from, and if I need to go over there and support anybody. Okay, so now mining has begun. Now I'm just gonna go and get myself some gold and stuff, so I'll just edit this out of the video, and yeah. Okay, so now we are back. So as you can see, I leveled up Cruel and gave him a good amount of money. So, alright, now let's try and explain the lane a little bit. So in the lane, your laner should be probably staying towards the middle or on your side. If your laner is going on to the other side, he is overextending. So let's say, okay, so right the Cruel is now, let's say I'm the laner. This is my side. If I'm going on to this side, I am overextending. This is not something you want to do if you don't have your teammates close by, because you have the possibility of getting completely destroyed. By completely destroyed, I mean completely destroyed. So you have a really good chance that people are going to come from the enemy team and just annihilate you. Ooh. And if these people come and, let's say, annihilate you, you are most likely going to die, and it's going to give them more gold than you want them to have. So right there, as you can see, I took out the turn. So the main ability or main idea in the lane is to take out turns. By taking out the turns, you can push your team to victory and make them, I don't know, I guess you could say the better ability to win? How should I explain this? By taking out turrets, it gives your team the advantage. Because by taking out turrets, as you can see here, I'll try to show you. I don't know if I can. Here, I'll ignore these. By getting hit by turrets, it takes a lot of health away. So let's get hit by the turret a few times. I've upgraded myself, so it shouldn't be taking a bunch away. But as you can see, it was taking a decent amount. So by taking turns, you were able to move on and get past like areas like this. So by taking out the turns, you are the team that is controlling. The more turns you take out, the better and farther you can progress and destroy the enemy team's lane and go to their vein crystal and win the game. As you can see, Cruel is not really a laner. He's more of a jungle person, but he can come up to the lane and help a character whenever needed. So say my laner, let's say Saw's in the lane, and he's coming up, and all of a sudden, boom, Celeste, another laner who's very, very strong against lots of people, but if you get close, you can Celeste. Okay, sorry about that, guys. It kind of cut out. Anyway, Celeste is a very good hero, and she's good at beating people in the lane with her heliogenesis. So to avoid that, Saw needs to be moving as much as possible. So when you're in the lane, you want to be moving as much as possible. So you like tap, tap, move, hit, move, move, move. You want to be moving so that Heliogenesis cannot even get close to you. And by moving, you are therefore making yourself the better hero, and you're showing that you have some type of skill, that you're not going to get wrecked by the Heliogenesis every time. Now let's say Saw's in the lane and this is happening and he's not moving. I, Cruel, could come up and hide right here. He could lure Celeste out. I'll throw my sword, stun, come in with my first A ability, get a lot of shields so her crystal abilities won't do much, and then just hit her a whole bunch of times, and then bam, use my second ability, done. She's dead. There's nothing she can do. So I guess that is something you could, I don't know, I guess it's a strategy. Now I'm trying to think what I've explained. I've explained minions. I've explained minions in the jungle. Minions in the lane, you want to be able to control those, and by controlling those you can take minion miners, and these minion miners make minions stronger. So right there, I just took that minion miner. It's going to make my minions stronger and able to push farther into the lane, and that's a good idea later on in late game to take, not an early game, because otherwise by making them stronger you're giving the other team more golden XP. So we'll just take the other one now. So now we have full power strength minions, and they can probably take that lane. Okay, the next thing you want to be able to know is right here, the gold miner. The gold miner is a big thing that your team can get if they want. Like, Cruel can solo this because he can heal himself. But so something your team should do is collect the gold mine, because it is very important to get this, because it helps your team collect gold. If you have gold within and without throughout your team, you are doing better than the other team. The more gold you have, the better you can get, such as better builds, better everything. It just makes you a better player. Ugh, sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so I've covered minions, lane minion, jungle minions, lane minions, the gold miner, how you should always get him if possible, taking down turrets, using scout traps as vision. Oh yeah, a really good tip is to have scout traps by the gold miner. So what you're going to want to do is just buy a scout trap. Put one by, like, right over here. Oh crap, wrong thing. Right here. So you're able to see the gold miner if he's getting taken, or later on in the game, if the Kraken's getting taken. You always want to have vision. That's key in VainGlory, is vision. You guys know about hiding in bushes. People come by. If they're going past, wait till they get into the bush, or go past the bush, then attack. Don't attack before they get into the bush or past it. Because you're wasting your hiddenness, I guess you say. You're wasting your invisibility, let's say that. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure I covered most of it. Most of the basics. Jungle, you just stay. If you're a jungle person, you just stay in the jungle for mainly the beginning of the early game to collect gold from the minions and level up and stuff. Then later on you can move to the lane and help. Laners, you want to stay in the lane the entire time unless your teammates need help in the jungle. Support, if you are a support player, I suggest sticking with your jungle person the entire time unless your laner needs help. Support usually has lots of health and is the tank of the team. And by being the tank, you are relied on the most by everyone. getting a little lag. Oops. Another tip is don't stand by turrets when they explode, otherwise you're going to die. If you have low health, let's say. If you have low health. I'm trying to think. Is there anything I need to anything more that I need to explain? I can't think of anything. So if I do, I'll just quick edit it in at the end of the video. If I do. Anyways, let's just beat this and win. Use my ability. Oh, boom, wrecked. Dang lag. I'm lagging in a practice match. Oh. Come on. God, I love Cruel and how he can heal. Back off. First A ability, let's go! Come on, Cruel! The build I'm using right now is a decent Cruel build. I don't suggest everyone to use it, but it's a decent one. I don't even have it, it's not even like a full build. It's just a random thing I made up, but it kind of works, so. Alright, well, it looks like I won. So, there you go. The objective of VainGlory is to destroy the turrets and get to the enemy Vain Crystal and win. So if I remember anything I forgot to tell you, I will do it in like a second if I need to edit it in. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully these tips helped. Hopefully you understand VainGlory more now that you've heard me say some stuff about it. So remember, always, if you're jungle, try and stay in the jungle. If you're lane, try and stay in the lane. Collect the middle gold miner at all costs. The team that usually gets that is usually one that becomes victorious because it helps them a lot. But I'm not saying if you don't get it, you're gonna lose. Oh, I forgot the Kraken. Okay, well the Kraken is a big key of the game. I forgot to show that. It's alright. You guys, you'll know. The Kraken comes around at 15 minutes, and it's a big monster. You're able to take him/it/she out with your team, and by taking it out, if you kill it, it'll say, well, you're killing it, but you're actually capturing it. Once you capture it, it will send the Kraken on the enemy team's turrets to destroy the turrets and win the game for you pretty much. Now, it's not impossible to kill, but if you stick with it with your team, you're most likely going to be able to have that Kraken push all the way into the other team's base. Okay, so yeah, we pretty much covered it all. Hopefully this isn't too boring. Hopefully it's a little interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I'll leave anything at the end of the video. I'll edit it in if I forgot anything. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you in hope to see you in VainGlory. Crazy Slayer, peace out. Okay, so I forgot to add this in at the end. I was gonna tell you some cool heroes that you should get if you're like a newbie. A good starter support is Catherine. A nice starter lane is Ringo. He's what most people start off with. And a good start off jungle, I would say either Kashka or Taka, because they take little skill to learn and they're fun to play with. Alright, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye!